right now on BeachBytes.
Okay, what was my favorite game in the wrestling series genre? So, in the wrestling, we've had, we're on 24 now, and then we had, SmackDown versus Raw. We had, what's my favorite game? Well, this one is a little weird. So, it's because it's not necessarily the nostalgia pop. It's the fact that it was fun for its time. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to go download it right now, go play it, and you'll have the time of your life. But one of my favorite games is actually WWF Attitude. That was the game that started me on this journey of, I love wrestling games. And that's why it matters to me. Because back in the day, my day, is we had action figures. And we would collect action figures, and that was it. And so here was the proposition. I saw that this new game was coming out because there was actually commercials for wrestling games on TV and video games on TV back in my day. Now, we didn't, IGN didn't exist, or, they didn't have people like me that would tell you what's coming up in new wrestling games. So, it was commercials and magazines and stuff. It was weird, fun time. So, I collected a lot of action figures. I thought that was cool because, they're action figures. So it's like, I have all these cool action figures. Well, then WWE Attitude came out. And it had a roster of like 50-something wrestlers. And, this is back, this is Little Beach. And Little Beach had a proposition. And he told his mom, he was like, hey, I know that I get my allowance and I spend my allowance on action figures. But if you will let me save up my allowance and buy me in this one game, WWF Attitude, then I have every wrestler I've ever wanted. Because Little Beach didn't know that this was a yearly thing that came out. That, every year you get a new wrestling game. That wasn't a thing to me. So I was like, okay, this is the be-all, end-all wrestling game. So I want WWF Attitude. And if you get me Attitude, then I will never ask for another action figure again. And being the good little beach that I was, I did go ahead and get that game for Christmas that year. And I never asked for another action figure again. Until the limited edition Stone Cold came out, and the limited edition Undertaker, and the limited edition Triple H figure. But other than that, I never asked for another action figure again. So that is my jump into wrestling games. I played other ones, but that was my one that I played. The 50-something stars. It was absolutely fantastic. And no, is it a great game today? No, don't go play it. You'd break your brain if you've been playing SmackDown versus Raw games or the 2K series. But for what it was back in 1996, it was awesome because you had 50-something wrestlers. You had a universe mode that went on forever. And I will still stand behind this to this day, is that the creative mode in WWF Attitude, which was a PlayStation 1 or a Nintendo 64 game, the Creator Arena was better in that game than it is in AEW Fight Forever that is out now. Like, how can there be a game from 20-some years ago that has a better create features than what AEW Fight Forever was? And that was my one shot at AEW Fight Forever this week. So let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite WWE game ever-ish time thing? If you like this kind of content and you enjoyed it, can you hit the like button for me? And please consider subscribing if you want more awesome videos like this. And like I said at the beginning, I did make a prediction that Logan Paul was going to become a champion in WWE. If you want to see that whole conversation, check out that video right there. Remember, make life your beach. And we'll see you on the next video.